What's up, everybody? Welcome in, welcome in. What's up, Indiana Chris? Appreciate you coming in here, buddy. So I've already got two tied off already. I'll show them here in a minute. I'm finishing up this one, this little one here. So let's go with, so do blue and white. I'll figure a color to go with that one. Really don't know what color to go with. They're all good colors. I could just go with the blue I was already using. Yeah, let's just go with the blue I was already using. What's up, Steve?
Hi.
Hi, Pumpkin.
What you doing?
We're live.
Oh.
Say hi to everybody.
Hi, everybody.
Yeah, I'll tell you a little bit.
What you making?
Yeah, just making a little jig.
Did the beads work out for you?
I haven't tried them yet.
Oh.
Nope, I haven't tried them yet. We got 4 already in the house. We got 351. There's Indiana Chris, Steve Ransom. What's up, everybody?
You should call that one Blue Frost. You should call that one Blue Frost.
Blue Frost.
Mm-hmm.
I've already done 2 of them already. This is the 3rd one.
Oh.
Yep.
You want 2 blue ones?
2 yellow-head ones.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one should be called Blue Frost. It's all blue.
Yeah. I don't know yet. Let's see. Yep, I don't want to do that.
These the ones you did?
No. Nope. So we're just trying to finish up this one. There's 5 people, wonderful people in the house right now. Oh, that probably hurt you. Ooh, $2. Appreciate the donation there, Mr. Chris. $2 donation, jig making fun donation. Appreciate it, buddy. Appreciate that, definitely. Yeah, appreciate the donation, buddy. I do really, really appreciate that. Okay. What's up?
I died.
I thought you did this earlier last time.
What?
Did you turn?
No.
I just died. You know why?
Why?
Someone gave Daddy $2.
2?
Yeah, $2 donation. Yep. Ready.
What was like that?
All right. There's that one done. I like using my little forceps here to kind of show them off a little bit. So there's that one. Pretty good, ain't it, guys? It's a good one. All right, now let me grab the other ones down here real quick. I'll show off the other ones I already made today. Let me go this one. There's the one I just made a minute ago. Yeah, there's that one. Get in focus there. Now y'all can see it. So there's that one. What's up, Double Hook? Give me 3 minutes. All right, I'll give you 3 minutes. And then that one. And that one's got like a little pair of like little legs. Make it look like a little bug or something. So that's what I made so far. There's those three. Let's see. Let's try. Let's do an orange one. What's up, David? What? I just got on. Mm-hmm. Hey, bring me a fingernail clipper. The jig is up. What's up, John Smallwater? What's up, buddy? Mm-hmm. Have mommy give you one that's like not been used, or one that she don't care about. Maybe out of her little red box upstairs in the drawer. Yeah, I'll keep it down here. So we're gonna do a little orange one here with an eyeball on it. Appreciate you guys. Make sure tonight at 8:10 p.m. Eastern time, y'all hook up with Double Hook. He is going live at 8:10 p.m. tonight, which is in about an hour or so, a little over an hour, for his 50th birthday bash jig time. So we'll definitely be going over there as soon as we're done here. I probably won't say long. I might say for probably 35, 40 minutes or something like that. Just doing a couple jigs or something. So, all right, let's see. We got orange. And we're going to go with... Let me try this one. Yep. Appreciate that. 351 sharing that link out for me. Appreciate it. So what we're using on this one is what they call a This is the Grizzly Marabou Chartreuse. So that's what that is. That's what we're using on that one. John, if I was turning 50, it'd be a U-turn. Oh, John. That's funny. Let's see. See what colors we've got here I can use with this one. Choose one of these little guys. Yeah, let's choose one of these.
Mama says she uses them all, so you just have to bring it back up.
Okay, that's fine. Thank you. So we're just tying just a little bit here. I'm just going to put a couple of these in there. All right. Take them, I put them in my little box there. And we'll put a wrap on that one. And I think we're going to use... use that one, but I don't think I'm going to use that one. Choose this one. This one looks good. This one is a Chanel Woolly Booger. Chanel. So. And there he is, the man with the plan.
Hey, Naomi, can you turn that down? I don't want to get really
You ain't supposed to be on yet. No, I'm not.
Okay, I got too many screens open here. All right, are you there?
Yep, I'm here.
Can you hear that?
Just barely. I can't make it out. It just sounds like a robot.
They're like, she's watching the movie and they're fighting on TV. Well, you got on 60. No wonder you could hear it. I think you could hear it because it was on 60. That's like over halfway volume.
Gregory, eat your food.
Gregory, eat your food.
So or you get no dessert.
Yeah, they're trying to get done eating here real quick because they're gonna leave in about 15 minutes. They're gonna go to a movie.
Gotcha.
They're having a. What is that movie called? They're playing. Anybody remember?
Fireproof.
Oh, Fireproof, that Christian movie.
Okay, cool. It's a good movie.
Sound brand #1.
You know what's crazy is right now, the movie that's #1 is like it's called The Sound of Freedom,
Yes.
and it's about human trafficking and stuff, and about saving the kids. And it's based on a true story. It's supposed to be a really good movie, but a lot of this population in America is being lied to about that movie.
Yeah.
They need to go watch it.
There's the next one. There's the fourth one so far.
There you go. So that's some of the stuff I sent you, ain't it?
Yeah.
I can tell the jig is, but
Yeah.
I did send you some Bard.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's I don't know if you've seen the ones I've already done so far. So that's one of them.
Yeah, I seen the other one. I was trying to
You
eat.
Yeah. So I've done 4 so far. They're looking pretty good.
I figured you'll be up for a little bit. You know, I was able to see the comments just a minute ago, and then they all went away. Oh, there they go. Okay. Oh, I know why, because I pushed the wrong thing. So, Kelly, so you can do to where we have this on both of our channels if I pay for StreamYard subscription, right? Is that how that works?
Yes.
That way it's, if you're on your channel and I pop up, or I'm just curious at how all that stuff works, because I heard people talking about it.
I mean, that's what we do. That's what we've been doing.
I think it was you that I was heard talking about it the other day.
Yeah, that's what we're doing right now. Me and Kevin are.
But we I've got so much material, I don't even know where to start. I got so much stuff laying out right now. I didn't have nothing in particular I wanted to tie tonight.
Yeah.
I guess I got a couple of heads laying here. We'll just start throwing something together.
Yeah.
You sure you can't hear that?
Just barely.
I don't want you to get, copyright or demonetized or.
It ain't gonna demonetize me.
Oh, no.
What's up, Stuart, the Fish Whisperer? What's going on?
What I do with all there. So you were using the mic or the mini Marabou, and what color crystal flash was that? I didn't see.
That was. I'll show you.
Oh, you don't have to be super specific. Okay, some of that angel hair looking stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what that was.
They got a lot of colors out there as far as that flash goes, and I mean they make some pretty wild stuff.
Yeah.
I guess since these feathers are out, we'll start with this. Well, I guess you know what? It would help if I did. There you go. Oh, I was trying to clean up some stuff earlier, and I just did not do a very good job at it.
Yeah.
Because I moved everything around, and I didn't get rid of much.
Got 12 wonderful people in here, too.
Right on.
Like I said, guys, don't forget, at 8:10 Eastern time, to make sure you jump over there and watch Mr. Double Hook here for his 50th birthday bash.
Yeah. Come sell that 50th B-Day with me.
Yep. Come celebrate.
I mean, technically it's my birthday right now, so I'm celebrating with you.
Yep.
Now we never was super big on birthdays. You know, it's like my son
We
called
never
me
were
this
either.
morning.
I never, honestly, have never had a birthday party.
Yeah. Oh well, I never
Never in
have
my
either.
life.
It's always been, a birthday dinner.
Yeah. Well, not even that. Honestly, it's just like I come home from like it's summer break when my birthday is, so it's
Yeah.
like they just like, oh, well, here you go.
Well, see, I don't even get a gift. I just get happy birthday, Dad.
Yeah.
And that's usually from Timmy because Gregory and Matt, they don't. I mean, Gregory, I don't. I mean, I know Gregory understands birthdays and stuff, but I guess since we just did it, we just don't. Since we never really did a big deal about it, they just don't really care.
Yeah.
And even at Christmas time, they're like, they want to. They're more about where's the food at, but they are
Yeah.
also in their mid-20s now, so they
Yeah.
just want food. So I can see I see Gray Wolf in. I did it on my computer this time so I can read chat now instead of my phone.
Yep.
I'm starting to get some of this stuff figured out. This gray hair makes it really hard. But now there's Stuart. Welcome in, guys, and
Yep.
Kelly,
Appreciate y'all for hanging
y'all
out.
coming to his channel.
Yeah, we already got one donation off the bat already.
Oh, right on.
Indiana Chris did a donation of $2 for Jig donation. So that was awesome.
Here's mine.
Nice.
Come on, camera. There you go. That's a little better. One of these days.
One of these days, yeah.
I keep thinking that I should take my phone. See, this computer just keeps wanting to go to sleep. I think one of these days I want to take my phone and try to do have it set in here where that camera, like underneath it, like, see, here's my phone.
Yeah.
Like drop it right here out of camera sight, but like facing at that jig.
Yeah.
See if I could get closer. Oh no, it's a lot to try to get set up as it is, trying to do all that other stuff. That fly's gonna get me mad here in a minute. That thing tried to fly up my nose and behind my glasses.
Mm-mm. Not good, not good.
Yeah, you sitting next to mom, you better put twice as much on. Stupid fly keeps tagging my ears. Oh, hey, you know what? It'd help if I turn that light on. I was awful dark. What'd you get, Gregory? Gregory's out picking big old cucumbers out of the garden.
Hey, my mama eat them.
Yep. We've been getting like 2 a day cucumbers.
I'll have you.
Yeah, and that's too much to eat. That's too much light. Oh, I scared myself for a minute.
There's Justin's Fishing Fetish. There's 922 Crappie Barbecue. There's Fishing with
Come on,
Steve
take this.
Mosley. What's going on, guys? Catfish Fresno. What's up, buddy? Mr. CVA.
I need Rosie to come catch this fly for me. It's funny. She will. You know how flies, when they fly through the house, they like to stay, above floor, just a little above floor level when they're on the floor.
Yeah.
And she will run around chasing them across the floor. It's funny. It's like, what are you doing, you dog? You're like you're on meth or something.
Let's see.
I'm gonna do something weird here. What do I want to do? I'm gonna do some color combos that you wouldn't think would go together, but when they're done, it's like, really? I mean, if you're like doing automotive stuff, gray, I'm gonna put gray and pink together is what I'm gonna do. But if you're doing like car stuff, gray and pink goes together all the time.
Oh yeah, absolutely they do.
If I could get my eyeballs. Hey, now that mom's in the bathroom, turn that TV down. Don't go all the way down. Just go down like 10 points. I mean, they said they couldn't really hear it as it is, which I have a hard time believing that. That'll work. That'll work. That'll work. The problem is the thing is cussing, and I don't like that. I mean, I don't mind watching the movie when they're cussing, but I don't want it on somebody else's stream.
Yeah. As I said, it just sounds robotic to me.
Yeah.
So.
Well, also you and them don't need to hear that noise neither. So I get annoyed when I hear noise in people's lives. You know, like if they're on their boat and you can hear their live well humming and things like that.
Yeah. I think I'm just gonna leave that one like it is. Let me finish it up and we'll wrap it up good.
I just wrap it up by its head.
Yeah. Just gonna wrap it up. I'm not gonna put anything like a Chanel or any wrap around it.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna wrap it up like it is. Leave it.
Looks like we're coming out of retirement, homeboy.
Yeah, I went to when we went out to mow today. That was a whole funny story. We go out there. I was like, Gregory, so you got all the tools we need. It's like you got the jack, you got the impact, you got everything. He went and got everything all rounded up, and he loaded up everything. We get all the way out to the farm, and we get out there, and he can't find the impact. So we can't take the blades off the mowers. The sockets here, so we couldn't even use a breakover bar or nothing.
Yeah.
So I was like, "Oh, you didn't want to mow, did you?" And he just looked at me and smiled really, really big. I know that he was just smiling because he forgot it, but the whole moment it was like you did that on purpose. But it was like, I mean, it was literally, I mean, it was ridiculously hot. We had a feels like of 110.
Well, Justin, hurry up, man! If you want to come up here and hang out with us, he said if I was set up, I'd come up and tie some too.
Go get your shoes on.
I'll be here a little bit.
Go tell her you'll be right out. Go tell her you'll be right out. Tell mom's in the bathroom. Sorry, Kelly, I had to go tell them all to get.
There's that one.
Oh, yeah. And then I get back to, I was trying to find that. Your mother's outside. What did I do with that box? Ah, there it is.
I like that color. I want to do another one of those. There's Mr. Tuber Chat, Mr. Kevin K in the house. What's up, buddy? Appreciate you. Shared me out on Reddit.
Not me, that one.
Don't forget, guys, memberships and super chats are all up and ready to roll. So if anybody wants to help out and support the channel, you can do that.
He can walk over there too.
I know that.
Ah! My camera went. My freaking computer got me. My computer keeps going dark. It like won't stay awake.
Don't keep walking. Don't you start it.
Matt can just walk over there. If you don't got, since he I mean, all he's got to do is slip his sandals on. It's like everybody's still 10.
What?
We got 15 wonderful people in the house. Appreciate everybody coming in here.
What are you doing, Rosie?
See if I got gray in here already. Loose. Yeah. Ooh, that's some dark gray. Ooh, that look good.
Okay. Well, your last jig had no chenille. Mine's
Nope.
going to have 2.
Hey, you're just gonna have two. What are you trying to do? Outdo me?
I'm gonna just do something here.
I see how it is. You're trying to outdo me. I see how it is.
There ain't no trying to outdo you. It just we're just tying for fun. Ain't no contest.
says the man that can tie like 20 to my 5.
It's all right. We all started, with 1 foot at a time.
I think you started with like 10.
Probably. Okay, so I don't know if you can see this, but I got gray on there, and then I'm gonna do a micro over that
Okay.
in the pink and
Gotcha.
that kind of silvery gray.
Gotcha.
Just something different.
Yeah.
Boy, that fly, I am just gonna go nuts here in a minute. I'm fixing to go find me a fly swatter.
You're gonna go like big
I'm
time.
gonna smack myself in the face with it if I have to. I hate flies flying around my face.
Yeah. Let's see. What can I go with this one?
Okay. What? All right, I think I'm gonna have to get me. I haven't changed the rubber band on this thing in about 11 years on this
Yeah.
bike. So think of how many jigs that rubber band has clamped down on, or O-ring, or whatever you call it on these vices right here. I see on my vice. See, look, it's got this little O-ring right here. It's like a tensioner.
Yeah.
Ah, right there, Kelly. See that?
Yeah.
Oh, it's what does the tension on it.
Yeah. It's kind of loose.
Well, it's getting wore out. It been been folded a lot. So
Yeah.
here you go. Here's that jig.
It was nice. I like that.
Just different. I
Yeah.
don't know if it's good looking or not, but different.
Yeah.
So I don't know if like on mine tonight. I don't. Thank you, Dale. I don't know if on mine if I'm going to do a giveaway or not. I said I might, but I don't think I will. I think I'll wait until tomorrow and do a giveaway. Because I got live in the morning. My Friday morning jigs and coffee.
Or you just do the giveaway tonight and just don't worry
I
about
could.
tomorrow.
Yep, I could. I could do a giveaway tonight. I got
And
like
just not worry about tomorrow.
well, we can do all these goofy jigs we're tying. Or I can do all my goofy jigs I'm tying.
Yeah. Yeah. You're goofy chick. You're goofy ones.
It got really quiet.
Yeah, it did. Because they already
Everybody's like, well, hey, I had a buddy I seen not too long ago. He's like, hey, Dave, he's like, all your kids are grown up. He's like, how's it, being an empty nester? I was like, dude, it ain't empty nest in my house.
I was gonna say it ain't empty.
I got two autistic children, one with Asperger's, so no filter, and then Gregory that you got to decipher sometimes what's going on. So I was like, dude, it's like constant in my house. I was like, I am never bored. I was like, if I'm bored, I just, if give it 10 minutes, I won't be.
Yeah. 351. I would literally would have to walk him through that. Trust me.
Double hook if on the PC you need to change your power setting for display and there.
Oh, like it'll never go.
Oh yeah, you're speaking like. I mean, I need Rosetta Stone to understand that.
Yeah, we already went through this today.
Yeah, It took me over probably 30 minutes just to figure out how to do some computer stuff that wasn't that hard. I don't want to sound like an idiot, so I'm not going to tell you. Oh, I know I got some. See, I just got to keep my eyes open because the screen just went dark again. It's doing it not very. I mean, it's not taking very long to want to go to sleep.
Yeah.
I don't know. Let's see, what color do we want to do? Hey, lady, Minnie, y'all gonna have to deal with it. The kids left. I still haven't put my Datsun down.
Oh, have you not?
I can't. I keep thinking I'm going to. I've had the appointment scheduled twice. Just can't do it.
Yeah.
All she's doing is peeing everywhere. I got hardwood floors.
Yeah.
I mean, a couple paper towels and some cleaner and, you know, dang dogs. I wish I could just do it and get it over with.
Yeah.
It's just so hard.
Well, my little girl got a hold of a wild bunny today and it ended up dying on her.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. I think her uncle accidentally ran over it.
No. Yeah,
Poor little thing. Poor little thing. It was just a baby.
Yeah, I mean, it's never good, but I mow 5 acres out the farm, so we're not going to discuss all the scratches, you know, the hash marks, ding, 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 ding.
Said 922 Crappie says, Dave, the only thing goofy about them jigs is the guy tying them, and Kelly. I appreciate that.
I hope that's a compliment.
Yeah, I know.
We're going to take it that way anyway.
Yeah, we're going to take it that way. You may not mean it that way, but that's the way we're going to take it.
Somebody the other day was like, "You're a real a-hole," and I said, "Well, thank you. I try very hard."
There's that one.
Oh yeah. Also, try, you know, don't just do long tails, Kelly. Try some short tail stuff too.
Oh, that's really, they don't stick all the way out.
Yeah, just something that sticks out. Just, you know, like the distance from the barb of the hook to the curve of the hook.
Yeah,
like that much more. You're going to have a lot of things in the creek, especially. You're going to have a lot of things that want to tail strike, because a lot of people don't realize, but bluegill they'll pack hunt to a point.
Yeah.
You know, and it's more, you know, competition, jealousy, that kind of thing built into the fish. But they'll go up and they'll purposely tail bite things to make them, you know, slow, stop, see if they'll, you know, injure it, whatever, and then they come back and hit it again.
Yeah.
Or, you know, another one will. But if you tie them just a little shorter, you know, if you're in that way, if you're getting some short strikes, you can just tie on a jig that's shorter.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of guys will just go like this.
Yeah.
And one thing that really bothers me, okay, I'm going to go there. Everybody can tie jigs the way that they want to tie jigs. But what really bothers me is when somebody puts on bucktail and then they cut it all straight.
Yeah.
It just looks awful. I mean, this is $7. And this, you put your hair in there and then you tamp it and then you pull it and pull your hair out, and it's all the even length for your bucktails. So, I mean, like I said, but I've seen people trying to sell jigs like that. And that's where I'm like, if you're going to have pride in your work, have pride in your work.
Yeah.
You know, if it looks messed up or a little funny, try something better. And if you can, I understand. I mean, some people just don't have the ability, and I'm not going to knock somebody trying to tie their own jigs. If you're tying your own jigs, you know, for yourself, fine. But if you're trying to do it as a living, you need to do it the best. Like, say, okay, here's the deal. When I worked in a grocery store when I was a kid, one thing I hate is when you go to the grocery store and you ask somebody, "Hey, what aisle is that on?" And the person working
Oh my
stocking
goodness.
shelves has no clue. Dude, if you get a job somewhere, learn the job to the best of your ability. It's a job. Nobody
Yeah.
likes their job for the most part. I mean, even if you do something that you like for a living, there's still aspects of that job you can't stand. So,
Yeah.
I mean, a job is a job. And if you're doing it for work, you just need to you go in there and do your thing. And if you're working somewhere, Walmart, you know, any of these other places, any box store at all, grocery store, whatever, if you're working those kind of places, you need to actually understand and know where things are if that's, you know, where
Yeah.
you're working. Even if you're a manager or something like that, you should still vaguely know where things are.
Yeah.
Rosie.
What's up,
Hello.
Eric B? Mr. Reverend Eric B. What's going on? There's J
How
and
you
J.
doing, Eric? And Chris is in here.
Yep.
922. The chat is like hiding behind my camera, so I got to kind of look around it.
Oh, that's fine. There's Dale Hayslip. Let me make sure I didn't miss anybody that came in. Nope, I think I got everybody. 922 says he uses bucktail for minnow tails.
Yeah. Well, and then what I like for when you do minnows and stuff, if you're doing what I think you're doing,
Yeah.
squirrel tail works really well for small tails.
Yeah.
You know, squirrels got that almost the same kind of structure as that deer, just on
Yeah.
a micro level. There you go. The famous gizzard, Chad.
Yep, there you go. Yep, that was good.
That thing has caught me probably 80% of my fish this year. I was crying when I ran out of material and then realized that I only had about 12 jigs left in my box. I got down to my very, very last one before I ended up getting more material in.
Yeah.
What are you looking at me like that for? Come here. Come here. Oh, Kelly. See how big she got? She got fat. Thanks for the kiss. I wasn't supposed
She's
to
like,
kiss
"You're
me on the
welcome."
lips.
She's like, "You're welcome."
She parted my mustache the wrong way. I told Naomi the other day that I was like, I can't find her toothbrush. And Naomi was like, she got a hold of it and ate it. And it's funny trying to brush her teeth too.
Yeah.
She just wants to like lick it and try to eat it.
Yeah.
They must be talking about squirrels. Won't be eating my siding anymore.
Yeah.
Now I'm picking dog fur off my. You being a pain in the butt.
Just put it on.
Everybody left, so you're like trying to be mean. I'm not taking you out. You just sit there and bark and growl and argue. You was out just shortly before they left.
Sorry about that.
Hey.
I'm not calling right back.
What do you want? You're being annoying. She come up and she just looked at me and she just put her whole mouth on my arm. It's like, play. She's gonna go make the Dotsons mad. Hey, y'all quit. What's funny is the one that's being the loudest ain't got no teeth, and Rosie knows it, so she just goes over and picks on her. Hey, quit! I gotta go stop this. Hey,
Go for it.
Rosie, quit picking on her, lady. Quit. No, I'm not taking you out. Don't you back talk me.
Don't you back talk me.
All right. She's barking at me.
Yeah.
She's standing on the back of Naomi's chair, barking at me, or standing in Naomi's chair, looking over the back of the chair.
Let's see. Stuart the Fish Whisperer says, "Can double hook angling tie a pheasant tail nymph jig, please?"
Oh, you're gonna make me find some pheasant tail. Okay, well, let me finish this. Hey,
There's Danny Stone in the house. Oh, Eric B wants to know, did your package come in yet?
Is this it? Whoops.
If it's from Eric B, probably. I don't know.
It doesn't say from nobody. It says address. But I'm assuming this is from him. South Carolina.
Yeah.
Greer.
All
right.
Yes, sir. He said, yes,
Okay.
sir.
Yeah, I'm gonna open that, and then I got one from Cindy, Skipjack Cindy. I'm assuming it's just stickers, but I'm gonna open those up on my line here in a little bit. Kelly, give me a minute. I'm gonna go ahead and run these dogs back out.
Go for it. We
What's
ain't doing
that?
nothing. We ain't doing nothing except for just tying. We ain't doing nothing important. Let's see what else I missed. Kelly tied some amazing jigs the other night. Was surprised at his hidden talent. That's compliment Kelly just saying. Appreciate that, Danny. I'm doing my best, buddy, for somebody that just started doing this stuff. All right, let's see. Now I got to put something on top of this. See what I've got down here. What I can use.
Oh, it seems like it's an awful long way back to that back door. Technically, it is. See,
look at this
40
compliment I got from Danny.
40 feet of house and 20 feet of shop. And what does it say? Kelly tied some amazing jigs the other night. What a surprise. Yeah, hidden talent. Yeah, there you go.
That's a good compliment from Danny Stone.
I'm not going to say that I gave you good lessons.
You're not going to say that you taught me everything I need to know?
Really, I did it. I just kind of gave you a couple pointers.
Yep. Oh, I know. Hey, and I'm grateful for it too. So,
everybody's got to, in my opinion, everybody's got to find their own style, the way they like. Because there's some guys that they don't like doing, tying the hackle like I do. They'll take one feather and sit there and clip all the way down and then stack them all in their hand and make them all look the way they want and then put them on.
Yeah.
I don't like that because to me, sometimes they pull out.
Yeah.
I want my jigs to last as long as possible.
Yeah.
I don't know what I want to do. Got a little pink. Yeah, I think what I'll do is, I think I'll do that. I think I will. I don't know. I still don't know if I want to give away tonight or tomorrow morning.
Well, you can always decide when it's time.
You said to do it tomorrow morning.
Well, I said do it tonight, not do it tomorrow
tonight.
morning.
You
but-
said to do it tonight, not tomorrow morning.
Yeah. But it's up to you. I mean, it's your show. It's your birthday.
Yeah, tomorrow we could just tie.
Yeah.
Goof off, do whatever. Normal coffee day.
Yeah.
I'll put a little pink on that one. A little pink on the back.
Gotcha.
I think it needs a little more. Ah, if I can pick it up. Quit sticking to the table. Sometimes a guy just got to argue with a pink feather.
Yeah.
As long as it ain't tickling him pink. Okay.
Eric B. The point is getting too expensive to having to order them every time I turn around because, my biggest thing is I fish around a lot of debris, rocks, trees. My creeks are like really covered over, so I lose a lot of jigs. So money wise, I can't afford to keep on paying $100 for a box of jigs every time I turn around every couple months.
Well, let me jump in there too real quick. So like if you buy a jig head like what I got in my hand, if you buy that yourself, you're going to pay about $6 for 100 hooks.
Mm-hmm.
Then you're going to have to go in the shop. You're going to have to heat up lead, and you're going to have to pour lead, and so you got all that time in there. I can usually, when I'm doing mine and I'm in the shop for say 4 hours total, I can do, a few hundred heads, no problem. But then you got to go and you got to powder coat them and everything else. So if you're buying heads already powder coated, you're spending $23 to $28 for 100.
Yeah.
So, but if you're buying them lead, you're spending 12 to 16, 17, depending on what size you're getting. It's just a lead head. So, but if you just buy lead heads and you buy 100 of them, you're, $15.
Mm-hmm.
So right there, you figure that up. I mean, you're quite a bit of money just in purchasing some heads. But if you go out to the shop and you pour them, oh, I'm sorry, Kelly.
Oh, you're fine.
Was you trying to show that jig? I just realized what you were doing.
You're good.
But if you pour them, this hook cost me 3.5 cents. That lead didn't cost me. I mean, you're talking. I buy 100 pounds of lead for $20 when I buy a tire iron or tire lead, but you only get probably 40, 50 pounds of good lead out of 100, 150 pounds of trash lead now. So
Yeah.
So if you're like losing a lot, or if you're fishing a lot, like the jig that Kelly's got in his hand, go ahead and show that on that jig there. That's going to cost you $1.50 to $2, depending on who you buy it for for that one jig. But
and and he's talking about that's already made, not just
already
just
made
jig head, but everything made. Yeah.
Now, if you go and you build that jig yourself, right now, if Kelly was to have bought all the heads and all that and did all that, he'd probably have about 60 cents in that jig if he was to buy the heads already done and stuff. But if he made that jig himself, you're talking 26 cents.
Yeah.
So, because it cost me to make this jig, it cost me probably about 26 cents worth of feather, hook, lead, paint, all that. You just that's about how I got it broke down. And so this year I poured 6,000 heads so far this year. So, Now I probably only tied 2,000 jigs. I probably haven't tied probably about 2,000, 2,500. Yeah, probably about 2,500 jigs is what I've tied. It's just been a slow year.
Yeah.
But if you're getting into jig tying if you fish a lot, and so say you go out and you lose 10 jigs in a day, if you're buying those jigs, that's just $15 you lost. But if you're making them, you've lost, $1.50, $2.
Yeah.
So didn't mean to get
No. Hey, you because you do a lot of the more stuff than what I do. You're the one pouring the lead and all that stuff. So,
yeah, yesterday and the day before, the day before yesterday, I think. Yeah, the day before yesterday. Or was it yesterday? No, yesterday, Tuesday, Wednesday. What's today? Today's Thursday.
Thursday.
Yeah,
Yep.
yesterday morning. Yesterday I poured 600 1/64 on a size 8. And that took a couple hours.
Yeah.
And it's just a steady pick the hook, place the hook, pick the hook, place the hook, pick the hook. But once you get to doing it, you get the feel to where it falls in the notch in the mold.
Yeah.
So I can lay 10 out pretty quick, shut
Yeah.
it, pour it. Then you got to wait, 5 seconds or so, 10 seconds, open it up, pop them out. I'm probably making a run every 3 minutes or so, and that's just me taking my time and making sure I get everything placed, make sure I'm letting it cool enough, then open it, all that. So, and then the powder coat, it takes me an hour to do a run of a tray of jigs. It takes me about an hour, but there's usually about 300 jigs or so on that.
Yeah.
Because powder coating, once you get it down to, it's just, it's a matter of grab. I have a bubbler, what they call a bubbler. So you pour a couple ounces of powder in it, and it sends gentle air up through to keep it fluffed. And I don't like them. It just does not put the powder where I want it in the amount I want it. So I will take it, I will hold my jar, and I will continuously do this with my jar. And just sit there and roll my jar. And what that does is it tumbles that powder and keeps it fluffed. So then I'll take the jig and I'll just sweep the jig in there. So here's a big enough jig. I know we're play tending right now, so
Yeah.
you just take and you just dip the jig down into the powder like that. And what I do is I'll dip one side up to where the powder goes over the head, but not the hook. And then I'll go and I hit the other side, and then I'll go tap. But then that's why after I do the tap, when you do that tap, you're setting that powder in there. So you got to turn it again. And I can do it faster doing it my way, because this is the way I've always done it, versus using the bubbler where you stick the jig head in there and do all that. I got to have that tilt.
Yeah.
That's me. So that's why I said everybody ties things differently. You just have to find what works for you and go for it.
Yeah.
So that's why I try not to tell people how to tie. I just say, hey, if you're having a problem doing that, do this or do that.
Yeah.
You've heard me tell you what to do.
Oh yeah.
But it's the opposite with the computers. It's easier for you to tell me what to do.
Yeah.
Here you go. Little two-tone.
Nice.
Kind of hard to see. Feels a little odd. I'm keep trying to look for my coffee cup. I tell you, I think I just did that jigs and coffee. I have a good enough time on it. It's the perfect time of the week for me. I know for some people it's hard because they don't just get to come in and see, but
it works for me because it's I'm at work, so it gives me something to listen to while I'm working. So
yeah. Stuart, I didn't forget about you. I'm trying to get
Yep. Nope,
I'm trying to get what I need here to do what you kind of want. What I have out is I have some egg hooks out, egg and nymph hooks. So the curved back, and I'll tie one on that. Usually pheasant tails and stuff. Most people like them on a straight shank.
Yeah.
So let's see if I can find mine. Now, this may not be what you consider your traditional pheasant tail, but this is what I consider a pheasant tail. Oh no, I just put. Yeah, and that was a really good show you had last night, Kelly.
I appreciate that, definitely.
Until I fell asleep.
you're never gonna let that down, are you?
I can't. You know how many people show I try to stay up and watch. The problem is when it gets quiet in here, Gregory's off playing his games or watching YouTube or doing what he's doing in his room, and Matt's off his way, and Naomi's sitting there playing her bubble pop or watching a movie or whatever. I'm sitting there in my chair, just sitting back, relaxing. And usually I'm like just sitting there, not laying back or nothing. I'm just sitting there. And then Naomi says that she'll just watch me and my hand starts to fall with my phone in my hand. And then I'll drop my phone or my phone will fall onto my lap or something to that nature. Oh, what did I do with my pheasant tails? I told my son he needs to go shoot a couple birds for me.
Yeah.
I had to go buy some store-bought pheasant. But I still got, I hate paying I just hate paying for feathers that I know that all I got to do is just, I hate to say it. I wish my legs would work enough I could go walk the fields and shoot some birds again. All right. We even got some new pheasant tail here. We got some natural. Look, ain't that pretty?
Oh, I like that.
Okay. So what I do is I just take a little, and I tie mine, like I said, I tie mine a little different than everybody else. So I take like this much. I don't know how much, if you can see. Yeah, you can kind of see that right there. Take that much. Get the stand straight out so they're all even. Okay. Then put it sticking out the back there and get that to lock down. Okay. Like I said, I do this in a couple different steps because I use the pheasant tail to wrap the body too.
Yeah.
So,
Stuart said that's a decent feather. Yep, I think it's a really good feather.
yeah, it's not superb. It's, to me, it's not long enough.
Yeah.
It should be a little longer. If I can get this to. And I don't have the dexterity in my hands anymore neither, so I have to kind of cheat.
Skunk. I call that a skunk. Skunk
there you
buster.
go.
There's your skunk buster.
Yeah, take the skunk off of it.
Yeah, there's your skunk buster. I like that one.
And then gently, I lost one. See, this is where I struggle with these things. So I don't tie them very often.
Yeah. Don't tie very often. Yeah.
Well, I don't tie these very often. If I keep busting it off, I ain't gonna get it done. I just gotta do it with my fingers. But anyways, you're supposed to wrap that up there to make the ribbing on the back end, the butt, the rear, the derriere.
Yeah.
Don't grab the other. See, my problem is I'm trying to do something that's for a size 5 finger with size 11.
Yeah.
Okay. Then this
And
is
you're
where
probably wondering what we do. There's you have the bait hook on there to keep it from sliding back down the shank. So what a lot of y'all probably want to know what we're doing. We're actually using fingernail clippers to cut them off.
Well, I'm using these fancy toenail clippers.
That's what I'm doing too.
Because mine have these little I don't get paint in the eye very often, but mine got these little doodads you can get paint out of the eye.
No, mine don't have that. I'm using my wife's. I don't have that.
And you know what's funny is I don't even know
I'm using my wife's fingernail clippers.
These have got to be some kind of fishing clippers. They've got to be because they have that thing on there.
Yeah, it is.
And I don't know. Naomi just like, here. I'm like, where'd you get those? She's like, we just have them.
I don't know.
So I don't know if there's something that I had bought years and years and years ago or what. So
yeah.
But then on this part, I need to find the little dub. We're gonna do one that's kind of a whoop. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
My computer just keeps going back. Okay, so I got what I'm gonna do for the body underneath that back piece is I'm gonna put a little bit of this crystally dub, and I use rust because it almost looks like if you look at some of these bugs.
Did you swallow that fly?
No, my vocal cords in the evening get like this. I have vocal
fly because you said you was gonna go after that fly. I just figured you swallowed it.
No, I wasn't trying to be the dog. I have vocal nodules. When I was a kid, I had laser surgery and stuff on my throat. So there's times when my voice changes. It just sounds weird. But I'm gonna take this dub and I'm gonna wrap it underneath for like a little bit of a thorax or whatever. And then you're gonna take that one enough. Need more. One of these days, I should probably look up and see how to tie a traditional pheasant tail.
Yeah, I think you're doing fine for yourself.
And then I take all them extras that are still sticking up after you ran that over for the back. I take all these and spread them out and then push them back. And then kind of tie them like that. And then trim off those harder ends a little bit. Now this is what I call a pheasant tail. So if it's not truly a pheasant tail, then my apologies, but my idea is if it was made with a pheasant's tail.
Yeah.
Just a minute and what I'll do is I'll take a picture of it here real quick on my phone just so it stands out and y'all can see it a little
I can
bit.
put you full screen if I need to.
It's still blurry. I was shaking too much or something. What time is it, Kelly? Oh, we still got 20 minutes.
It is
I still
7:41.
got
So,
time.
yeah.
Okay, so this is what I call a pheasant tail. That's what I just tied.
Justin wants to know, is that a wet or dry nymph?
This would be wet because it's going to sink like a rock. But here's my thing is, everybody has ideas of traditional stuff. So
Yeah.
this will catch all the bluegill or even a little stupid stalker trout and, you know, things like that. It works good. It just got to make something buggy.
Yeah.
Would you quit giving me pop-ups?
Is it giving you pop-ups
So
now?
it wants to update my computer. You can wait.
Stuart says that's a killer of a fly. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I hope that is. I hope that's what you had in mind, Stuart. Sometimes our minds work different, you know.
Yep.
And with me, I'm always my brain don't quit. So and it don't quit until I just crash.
Yeah.
I got that ADHD, and when I was a kid, they tried to get me to take Ritalin and all that. My mom's like, no, he just needs to go outside more. So
Yeah.
but we had things to do back then. It wasn't like all stuck in the house like now. You know, it's like all these kids. You don't see people outside no more.
No, you don't.
I mean, I sit on my porch all the time. My neighbor lady, she's in her.
Yeah.
I guess she just turned 30 or right at 30, and she's a sweet gal. But she sits on her porch and smokes a cigarette. But when she's done, she go right back in. Even if it's a nice evening, nobody sits outside no more.
No, they don't.
Jim said, Kelly, did you receive the message I did this morning?
Yes. Yeah, I've got all yours. Yeah. I talked with Amy Jo today. They're still running some tests and stuff, so I'm still waiting on to hear back from them on all the detail.
See what you did, Stuart? Now you got me wanting to tie a couple more of those just to put them in my box. But I'm gonna put a twist on it. This time I'll make it a wet fly, and because I got something setting up. And now we'll do something close, but we ain't gonna do the same thing. We're still gonna use some pheasant for the tail.
There you go. There's another little one.
Yeah, there you go. See how that tail just a little. I mean, with it just being a little bit shorter, it just to me it makes a difference.
Yeah. Yeah.
You just always want your tail, in my opinion, you want your tail to be the equal length as
he's really. I mean, it's just.
Yeah. Well, you want the body to be shorter than the tail.
Yeah.
So, I mean, unless you're trying to go for that long body, there's some guys that, you know, like when I tie mine, I tie to where my body falls off the end of the bait keeper and I'm done because I want that much shank of the hook sticking out. There's some guys, they'll try that body all the way back here to the curve of the sickle. You know, here, actually, you know what? I'll put that aside real quick since I just started. I want to show you what I mean. I know you know what I mean, but.
All right, I'm going to put you on big screen while you're doing that one.
Okay. I gotta get threaded up here. Whoop. Clip your thing. What are you eating? Sounds like you're eating something.
No, I was moving the little bags around.
Oh,
I was moving all my little bags around.
I made them chicken patties for dinner. You know, like the pre-made breaded,
Yeah.
giant chicken nuggets.
Yeah.
And they made sandwiches out of them. And then we had yesterday I made everybody egg rolls. So I made homemade egg rolls, and then that's what. And then we had them, the leftovers of those. I don't know what I'm sitting here thinking here. Concentrate, David.
Jim says, I got to get out of here, Kelly. Watching this is hypnotizing. I'd be spending more money on another habit.
Yeah, right. Hey, y'all don't even want to know. It seems like I'll go to the supply shop probably. Oh, I don't know, maybe once every 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I got to think in my head. Yeah, I'll probably spend, well, like this last month, I only spent like $200 at the jig shop, get the material shop.
Yeah.
But there's been times where I go in there and you drop $1,000. Then you got to come home and explain to your wife.
Yeah. Explain to her why you spent so much money. Yeah.
There's a purpose, dear.
I promise you there is.
Well, for one thing, if you buy in bulk, you save money. So I buy I don't buy 100 count hooks unless they're out. And that's what they got on the shelf. All my hooks I buy by the 1,000.
Yeah.
So, cause like I say these 1/64 and stuff, you can get them for, trying to think, it's like $4.79 for 100, right?
Yeah.
But if you buy 1,000, it's only $32. So that would only be $3.20 for 100. So, but if you buy, 4 boxes or 5 boxes of hook, there's $200.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is what I was talking about. Like, see my marabou here. This is where I would normally like make the body. See if I get it closer to the camera. So like normally I would tie the body to this point right here, where my scissors are at. Yeah. But there's guys that'll tie that body clear back here, and I'm going to show you that when they do that. To me, the jig looks goofy.
Okay.
So these guys will go clear back here like this.
Yeah. Okay.
And then they'll wrap this. For one thing, you're using a half mile. I mean, you've seen that was a foot-long piece of chenille, and I'm already down to just a couple inches here just to get that wrapped. But to me, that looks goofy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
To me, that just don't look right.
No.
And I said we would sign goofy jigs tonight, so I'm leaving it. I already took the effort to wrap it up there.
There you go.
Somebody, I'm going to tell you right now, I will never admit I'm going to make you delete this footage and edit out this part of the video. I did not tie this. This is not my work. To me, that is ugly as sin. Yeah. And I don't know why. It's just like, I guess it's like, do you like the girl with long legs or short stubbies?
Or it's like you like the girl with one leg longer than the other. That's what it is.
Yeah, I mean that's you just. Now I know there's guys that tie like this, and there's guys that sell like this, and it's nothing against y'all. It's my personal preference. It's just like I like if. Tell you what, I don't think I ever dated but one chick that was over 5'3". And I ended up marrying one that was 5'1", and now she's not even 5 foot after a wreck. They measured her and she's 4'11" and 7/8. She said she wanted to go to the chiropractor so she could come back.
No, because there's no way she can get taller.
She wanted to go get put on the rack machine, get stretched out.
Oh yeah, get stretched out.
Yeah. Then they told her, well, hun, since you had those rods and screws, you can't do that no more.
Yeah, nope.
So She wasn't very happy. Now I lost my hook again. Here, let's go back to what we was doing. I just had to show everybody that goofy, ugly, in my opinion, ugly. But like I said, it to each his own, and everybody's got their own opinion of whatever. Because if we all thought that everything was good looking, in the same way, there would be a lot of single people in this world.
Yes, there would be a lot.
Because what I think is pretty, other people think is ugly. Of course, I wasn't never after, trying to date no pretty girl. I wanted that girl that was nice and, I don't know what happened, but that's what I was after.
That's what you're after. I don't know what happened. Yeah, something happened.
Yeah, I tell you what, there ain't much meaner, but I deserve every bit of it. Sometimes I'm kind of ornery. My favorite thing to do during the wintertime, since I roll on basically rubber wheels.
Yeah.
I will roll through the house, and if I just barely touch my wheels, since I have a tread pattern on my wheels, I build up so much static electricity, I can make sparks jump like 3/4 of an inch.
Gosh.
So I'll do that, and then I'll come up behind Naomi, and I'll go right on her backside. I will get beat.
Yeah. My wife would have done that to you too. She'd have beat the snot out of you for doing something like that.
Oh, she will. She'll hit me. She'll hit me. She'll be like, "You did quit that." And then but then what's funny is she'll try sliding in her socks to build static and do it.
Yeah.
Try to get me back. And she just ends up shocking herself more. I'm sitting on rubber, girl.
Yeah. It's not going to work on me.
I'm insulated. She was getting on me earlier.
For what?
So I was watching the videos and stuff, and she was like, because I was watching NJ, fishing live and stuff.
Yeah.
And she's like, "You gonna sit there and watch lives all day?" I says, "Well, ain't it my birthday? Can I do what I want?" And she said, "You can do what you want after you do what I want." I said, "What do you want?" She said, "You to go to Mom's and get that stuff done." So, of course, went out there, and then, of course, Gregory forget all the tools, so we couldn't mow.
Yeah.
Okay, so like on this little pheasant tail, I don't know if you can. I went ahead and tied pheasant tail up to this point, and instead of doing the dubbing and the feather back, what I got is I got this little dude right here. See this little feather? Kind of hard to see this feather. Get into focus. This is a long feather. I'm trying to get it to focus. It just won't do it. But anyways, this will be, you take this and you tie this thing on right there like that. Right there. And then you go couple 3 times. Let's just do twice. We want this thing to still sink and not step it up on top. Where's my straw? That spool's about out. Okay, so this one's going to be like, I mean, it's a wet fly, but it's not as soft as a wet fly. Most wet flies have a soft hackle that lays back. But this will stand on the water for just a little bit before it sinks. See if I get the focus. Nope.
Nope.
So, sometimes they're just stubborn.
Yeah, well, yeah.
We're gonna do it this way though. Or put that up there before I poke it deeper in my finger.
Yeah.
One of these days I'll figure out technology. There you go.
Yeah, see, that's a lot better, yeah.
See, just a little simple. It don't take much. Like one of the most effective flies that I've ever done is just simply run down the hook with black thread all the way back up, and then get you some of the just something sparkly chenille, like a piece of this right
Yeah.
here, for instance, and just tie it on and wrap it one time, and then you got a little mosquito. Matter of fact, here I guarantee there's people on here that ain't seen me tie one of these. And then I gotta go. Yeah, I gotta go in just a quick minute. So
yeah, so make sure you have time to get off here and get your stuff set up.
As soon as I tie this, I'm out of here, Kelly.
Okay.
My things will cooperate with me here. David, slow down. Getting in a hurry. This is why I give myself 5 minutes afterwards.
Yeah. What's up, drunken chef BBQ? He said Stuart said Trout will love that one.
Yeah. Now this one, normally I just use a black, but I'm using this sour truce to show you. So all the way down and all the way back up like that. Okay. Easy peasy. Then come here. We're gonna take that little dark like what I showed you. My computer is gonna go to sleep. Take that little dark like I showed you. Now watch. One time around. Place it where I want it. One time around. And then tie it off. Picking it. I'm trying to go too fast and I'm fumbling. All right. Try not to fumble, guys. I'm just trying to be too quick about it.
Yeah.
All right. I know you could kind of see that, but see, look how simple that thing is.
Yeah. Yeah, just something little simple, yeah.
That right there will catch tons of bluegill. You throw that in front of a bluegill, they're like, ooh, mosquito.
Yeah.
So
kind of like that one before. This one. I probably made it a little too long. I made them a little too long.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll work just fine. Why don't you put it back on a different screen so we ain't all squinting, bud?
There you go.
There you go. Yeah, that'll work great. Run that in front of a trout.
Yeah.
All right, Kelly, I'm going to jump out of here.
That's my other little skunk buster.
Hey, y'all remember to go hit the like button for Kelly. Subscribe if you don't have him.
Yep.
We'll see. Are you going to come over to mine?
Yep, I'll be right over. I'll get done, finish this one up, and I'll be right over there.
All right, I'm getting out of here. We'll see you.
And I'll just hang out. I won't tie anything. I'll just hang out with you.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
Yeah,
you don't even have to come up. You don't even have to come up if you don't want. So
I'll come up. You come up on mine, and we all hang out. So,
all right, we'll see you shortly.
All right,
everybody. Appreciate y'all. See you later.
Yep. So definitely, somebody, one of my mods, go ahead and drop Double Hook Angling's link again for his show, and we'll just head on over there and we'll catch up with him. So appreciate y'all coming in, hanging out with us, watching us tie some more stuff. And Justin said, "I ain't tied in months. Now I got the bug." Yeah, jump up, man. We'll do this. Try and do this every Thursday. We can. So that's one thing. We'll just try to do this every Thursday, hang out and tie some jigs while we're doing anything. But don't forget, tonight in about 8 minutes now, he'll have his 50th birthday bash, and then he'll be on tomorrow morning around 9:10 a.m. Eastern time for coffee and jigs. So definitely head over there and hang out with him. So we will catch you all on the next one. Appreciate you all. All right. See you all.